Hola, buenas tardes. Vamos a dejar unos cuantos segundos a ver si para darle tiempo a la gente que se incorpore a nuestra sesión. Bueno, pues vamos a empezar. Empezaremos con la presentación. Mi nombre es Nuria Moyano y trabajo en la Universidad de Bournemouth. Es una universidad que está situada en el sur de Inglaterra. Trabajo en el departamento internacional y llevo la sección de recruitment y de marketing en España y en otros países. Normalmente viajo a España a hablar con los estudiantes y indicarles un poco de las cosas que pueden hacer en la universidad. Pero en la situación en la que estamos, pues os doy la bienvenida a mi casa, básicamente. Me he preparado una presentación para hablar con vosotros, así podéis conocer la universidad un poquito mejor y os voy a poner la presentación en un segundo. Simplemente deciros que la presentación es en inglés, así que cambiaré el idioma a inglés y porque seguramente que podamos poner la presentación luego más tarde en nuestra web. Así que pues estáis un momento conmigo que voy a hacer el share screen. Me mete un segundito. Well, welcome to Bournemouth University. And the university is located in the south coast of England. You can see in the map, and it's basically in the coast. And we have more than 15 kilometers of sandy beaches. Bournemouth is one of the first choice destinations for tourism. Attracts quite a lot of national and international people from different areas. And is what we call that is like a first choice destination for tourism, and also is very popular as a university, as a town that is very much for students. So some information about the university. We were established in 1992 and as a professional university or vocational university. Before that, we were a polytechnic. What we mean by professional university is that basically we develop our courses taking into consideration what the employers are looking for. So we ensure that our students develop the skills that the employers are looking for. We have invested more than £250 million in our facilities, buildings, in the library, and also in new technologies. We want to create a university with world-class facilities. So for the last 10 years, we've been investing in all those areas. The university has two centers for excellence. One is in media practice, and the other one is International Tourism and Hospitality Center in the UK. And the centers offer research, but also some consultancy projects with the media and tourism industries. Centers of research are very important for the universities, because the universities can get funding from the government, but also from the industry. And what we do with the funding is we reinvest in doing more research, but also in providing better courses and more updated and up-to-date. So if you decide to come to the university, you will have a very world-class education. So the university is one of the top 100 young universities in the UK under 50 years of age. In the UK, you have like two different type of universities. One are more traditional, like the Oxford, Cambridge. Probably you heard about this one. And then you have the new universities that tend to be more vocational universities. They have more, they put more emphasis in the practical part of education, and Bournemouth is one of them. But we are very proud to be one of the best top 100 universities in the world. But also when we look at the whole category of universities, we are within the 400 best universities as well. Okay, we have two campuses, Talbot and Lansdowne campus. Talbot campus is an enclosed campus. You can see some of the pictures in here. I have put it for you. I mean, it really is beautiful. You will be probably studying in here if you want to study in any of our undergraduate courses. Lansdowne campus is more for the executive business school, and we have the postgraduate education in management, teaching over there, but also the undergraduate and postgraduate education in our Faculty of Health and Social Sciences. It's a medium-sized university with 19,000 students in total. 2,800 are international from over 135 different countries. So it's quite international. So we have one business school and then 3 faculties at the university. We teach more than 250 courses, and some 150 more or less are bachelor's or grado in Spanish, and then 100 are master programs as well. I'm not going to talk to you about all the programs because we don't have the time to introduce all the programs, but I will pick up some of the areas, and so you learned a little bit more of the areas that you can study, or the subjects that you can study at Bournemouth. And so we have the business school that is basically divided in 4 major departments. We have accounting and finance, and we offer a few courses in that area. And then you have management programs as well. The other area is tourism and hospitality and events. And then finally, we have all the sports management programs. Then we have the Faculty of Media and Communications. We are very well known in this area with a National Center for Computer Animation. And then we have the Media and Communications department, and you can study journalism, advertising, marketing. And then we have the production programs like a film and television, editing, directing as well. Then we have the Faculty of Science and Technology. This is the biggest faculty within the university, and again, divided in 4 major programs. Departments. So you have the Department of Anthropology and Environmental Sciences, and you can study a range of programs in the area of archaeology, wildlife conservation, anthropology as well. Then you have the forensics and medical department, and then the computing and informatics department as well, where you can study a range of options in that area, and the design and engineering department. And finally, but not least, we have the Faculty of Health and Social Sciences, and again, with 4 major departments. So we have the Department of Midwifery and Paramedic and Operating Practice, and then we have the Rehabilitation Department and Sports Sciences, and you can study things like physiotherapy and occupational therapy as well, or sports sciences courses, and then you have nursing as well. All our courses are supported with world-class facilities, and we make sure that our students can use the standard equipment that they need to learn during their studies at Bournemouth University. In here, courses in the Faculty of Media and Communications, the most practical courses like the television, production, and programs like that. Our students use fantastic equipment, and we have, just to give you some examples, a multi-camera television studios. We have, if you are interested, for example, in computer animation, you will be using the green screen and motion capture studios as well. Then we have the sound production recording rooms. If you are interested in film and television, just to let you know that we have excellent television cameras and broadcast equipment as well. So the good thing about using this standard equipment is that employers know us, and they know that Bournemouth University teaches the students using the standard equipment. And because of that, when you finish your bachelor's degree or your master program at the university and you're trying to look for a job, they know perfectly that you've been taught how to use the equipment. So it's money that they can save. And it's a fantastic opportunity for you just to get some experience as well, some work experience. So again, continuing with the facilities that we have, if you decide to do cybersecurity and human factors, for example, that is one of our bachelor's degrees, and we have the same at master level, you will be using a multi-million-pound cybersecurity unit. And in this department, we provide enterprise and consultancy projects for the government and for companies as well. Then we have a department that do quite a lot of investigation and research in this area. Again, we are very much involved with the industry in this sector, and we provide education. So it's a very good area to go to if you are interested in this, in cybersecurity or computing, for example. And from here, I just want to highlight, for example, the Festival of Design and Technology. That is a festival that will run in the final year of our 4 years bachelor's degree. Our students are asked to provide a project. This project, they need to basically expose or exhibit their project, and companies nationally, they come to Bournemouth and just to look at what our students have created. So this is a fantastic opportunity for the students, because sometimes they get a job basically after final year of their education. So it's very much practical as well. Again, if you are interested in computer animation or in the visual effects, we have the only National Centre for Computer Animation in the UK. Maybe if it's not for you, you know of someone else that is interested in this area, please, share this information with them, because we really are very strong in this area, and it's very well recognized, by the 3D World magazines. We are one of the tops. We have Oscar winners and BAFTA winners as well of our graduates working into major production films like Avatar, Gravity, or Interstellar. So it's a strong area at Bournemouth University. So what kind of courses can you study at the university? So you can do a 3 or 4 years bachelor's degree. If you decide to do the 4 years, it's what we call a sandwich course. And a sandwich course is because in the 3rd year of your bachelor's degree, you will be doing a work placement. And sometimes this work placement is optional, or sometimes is compulsory. For example, in all our management programs, the tourism programs as well, the 1 year work placement is actually compulsory. So then if you have the right qualification, you can go to the final year of a bachelor's degree. This is what we call a top-up bachelor's degree. If you are interested in master's, just to let you know that at Bournemouth University, we offer 1 or 2 years master's. If you decide to do it in 2 years, that is because you can take the 30 weeks work placement which again, it gives you that extra skills, the practical skills that you need. All our master programs start in September, but also much of them start in January as well. As mentioned before, we have the work placement opportunities in most of our programs. If you decided to do the 3 years program, even that, you will be able to do 3 weeks or 6 weeks work placement during the summer. And if you do the 4 years, it's minimum a 30 weeks work placement in the 3rd year. We work with more than 3,000 companies, nationally and internationally. They send us their job vacancies each year, so students have the opportunity to find a job that is more relevant for the area that they are studying. We have a dedicated team in our university in the careers and employment department, and this team, what it does is help our students to find a job, and they will basically make sure that our students, they get up-to-date CVs, and also they develop the interview skills that they need when they need to look for a job. So that is the good thing as well, is that the students have access to this database and department after graduation as well for a few years. One of the things that is actually quite relevant and important in the UK is the accreditation by the professional bodies. At Bournemouth University, we offer accreditation at undergraduate level and also at postgraduate or master level. And what is important about accreditation is because the professional or the industry basically takes only accredits the courses that are relevant in 3 main areas. So, for example, they will be looking at whether the course has quite a lot of practical part, whether the students have the ability to learn the practical skills that they need as well, and how relevant to the industry the programs are. Sometimes it takes like a year to get accreditation. We are very proud that our business school is accredited by the AACSB accreditation, which is the Association to Advance Collegiate of Business Schools. And this award placed the business school in one of the top schools, business schools in the UK. So probably you are wondering what kind of entry requirements do you need to come to the university. So if you are interested in a bachelor's degree, you will need bachillerato or the equivalent, like in the international baccalaureate, or if you are studying in the British school, the A-levels as well with the specific grades. If you are interested in a master's, you will need the grado in Spanish or bachelor's degree with a specific grades. Usually it's between 6 to 7, your average. Also, you will need an English entry criteria, which the level, it will depend on the course that you want to study, but minimum is IELTS 6. But for some of our courses like multimedia journalism and also the clinical in foundation psychology, you need 7 in IELTS or the equivalent. For Spanish people, sometimes we ask the Cambridge Advanced or the TOEFL as well. So in terms of tuition fees, our undergraduate courses are from 14,100, and for the masters are from 14,500 to 15,000 for the MBA. And we offer scholarships if you have finished your bachillerato or high school diploma. You will be given automatically £2,500 scholarship. If it's for master program and you had finished your grado or your bachelor's degree, which is the equivalent in the UK, is you need 7, and then you will be given £3,500 discount. So what are you expecting to get from your studies? How are the courses designed? So in general, you will be completing 5 or 6 subjects or units per year. And the units are split between lectures and seminars and some tutorials. The seminars are basically small classrooms, usually 30 people maximum in a classroom. It's very much informal, where you study your case studies, it's more discussions with the lecturers. And the lecturers are usually delivered in big theaters, and the whole cohort comes together. It's more formal, and depends on the size, depends on the course that you are interested in. Sometimes it's between 100 students to even 200 students for the most popular courses. So it will depend. The classroom size depends on how popular the course is. You will be studying with people from different nationalities, particularly at master level. Undergraduate level, you have more British students studying in the classrooms, but still the UK universities are very international, so expect to study with diverse people from different backgrounds, basically. One thing that is very unique and is only available in some universities that are very much practical is that we ask, we have like a guest lectures. So it's people from the profession, usually directors from companies and or from the industry. We invite them to come to the university to talk to our students. So they come and they provide like a lecture, and they introduce their companies, they talk to our students about the job opportunities available to them, the kind of skills that they are looking for. So that will be very much something that you will enjoy having. And again, it shows how strong links we have with the industry. In terms of how you are going to be assessed during your studies, it will be a mixture of presentations, sometimes individually, sometimes group presentations or essays. You will have to do portfolios, reports as well, and study companies. The good thing is that because they are very much practical courses, you will develop those skills that employers are looking for. So those analytical skills, problem-solving ability, being able to be part of a team as well. And then something as well that is in the UK education system, in the final year of your bachelor's degree or in your master's, you need to do a final year project. We call it dissertation. Some universities like Bournemouth, we have such a good links with the industry that sometimes we provide a consultancy project with real companies. So a plus, a very good opportunity for our students to get more that practical part that is so important during your studies. Well, not everything is about studying. You have to think that, or you are coming to the UK to live and to study for 4 years or for 1 year, depends on what you want to do. But what is important is that you make new friends as well, and that you are in a foreign country and you have that opportunity, and friends from the university are for the rest of your life. So at the university, we have restaurants, coffee shops, where you have plenty of spaces that you can socialize with other students. You can join one of our 130 clubs or societies that we offer. And we have gym facilities in campus as well, with different areas, sports that you can take, lessons as well. You can do box fit, pole fit is another one, yoga, Zumba, and you can play basketball, badminton, football, name it, probably we will have it. So it's just, it's for you just to have a little bit of that facilities and opportunity to mix with people from different areas at the university and to make good friends as well. I know how important is accommodation. I tend to talk to parents, particularly students, and it's quite stressful to go to the UK and to study. I'm also just trying to get accommodation, the right place for you. The good things about Bournemouth University is that we guarantee accommodation to all our students, and this is at all levels. And you have different options as well. You can share a house, which is in the student village, for example, and you can share a house with 3 or 6 students. And usually you have a couple of bathrooms in that house, and a communal area and a living room where you socialize, but each of you will have your own room, basically. And then you can opt for the hall of residence. In the hall of residence, there are apartments, and they tend to be quite modern, and you share with 4 to 6 students, depends on the size of the apartment. And basically they are en suite, so all the rooms are individual, and all the rooms, they have their own bathrooms, and you only share the kitchen and the communal areas with the students from your own flat, basically. Again, some students, they prefer to stay in a studio, or if you have a partner, or you come with family, so we offer as well family accommodation as well. And the prices vary. Of course, the cheapest is the £105 per week, but it could go to 155 and even 200 for the studios. So this is my final slide. Basically in here is just to explain to you a little bit how you can apply to a UK university. If you are interested in an undergraduate program, you will need to apply through the UCAS. The UCAS is the University Centre of Admissions Service in the UK. So all the universities, basically, they are managed by the government. Anyone that wants to study grado or bachelor's degree, they will have to apply through this centre. You can choose 5 courses or 1 course. If you choose a course, usually £20 for a single choice, or £26 if you decide to apply for 5 different universities. You can do 5 universities or 5 different courses within the same university. However, one thing that you need to be aware of is that you will be using only one application. So the personal statement in your application will be shared with all the universities, but also it will have to be very neutral. And so just something that you need to bear in mind. The deadline is on the 15th of January each year, but this is for Bournemouth University. If you want to go to Oxford or Cambridge, the deadline will be on the 15th of October. They have different deadlines. Only for information is in UCAS. And you will find in there also options about the courses that you can study. The final deadline is on the 30th of June each year. And after this is something that we call clearing. At the moment, much of the universities are still getting students in the programs and accepting applications. If you decide to come to Bournemouth University, just to let you know that you have still time until the 30th of June. So we will process the applications until 13th of June. For some courses, like computer animation, is more difficult because it's a very popular program and it's almost closed. But for the rest, we have still places available for our students. What's happening is once you apply, UCAS will send us to all the universities that you apply to your application form. So we process application form. Each university will take sometimes 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Bournemouth University will be like 2-3 weeks. And then if we like you and you are still studying, we will provide you what we say conditional offer. Conditional offer means that you have a place at the university, but you need to complete your studies or your level of English. There are conditions in your offer. And then you have the unconditional offer. The unconditional offer is when you have, for example, finished and you have your studies and you meet all the entry criteria to come to the university. So we process your application. We know that you have everything, and then we offer you an unconditional offer, which means that you have a place at the university. Or unfortunately, you can get as well a rejection letter, which is that you haven't met the entry criteria for the university. And then this is for undergraduate, for grado entry. If you're interested in master level, you can go to the website in all the universities, at Bournemouth as well, choose the course that you are interested in, and the application is online. So basically, you apply online and you need to send us your personal statement, one reference letter, usually it's academic or professional, and then you need to send us the copy of your transcripts, the copy of your bachelor's degree as well, if in Spanish or in English. Both of them is always good to know to put. Then CV. And finally, depends, some programs, they require portfolio, but we will let you know what exactly you need. But that will be basically the things that you need from the university. And finally, and just put for you this beautiful picture of our campus. My name is in here with my email. If you want to find more about the university, I will be very happy to talk to you. And I can talk to you in Spanish or in English. And then I always recommend the students to talk to our student ambassadors, and the details are in here as well. And so they can give you their point of view and their insight as a student. They can share with you their experiences as a Bournemouth University student. And if you have a little bit of time as well, go and visit our website, the blogs and vlogs, because those are testimonial from students, and they talk about different things that perhaps me as a member of staff is not thinking of, but for the students, they have different worries and they have other needs, and it's just fantastic, for you just to get into an insight of the university and from a student point of view as well. So this is all from me, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and I'll come back to you in a second. Just give me a second. So, okay. Just bear with me, because at the moment what I'm doing is I'm going through your questions. And we have a question with regards to whether the university has a master's degree in video games. No, unfortunately, we don't have a master's degree in games design. What we have, which is an area that you could explore as well, is the master's degree in 3D computer animation, for example, and the digital effects as well, and visual effects. Those will be the area that quite a lot of students go into. Maybe what we have is a bachelor's degree in games design, and then, but a master level we don't, unfortunately, we don't have in this area, but you have other alternatives. It's always good just to have a look at the website, because there are sometimes different subjects that are very much similar, and look at the content as well. But if it's specifically this master's program, we don't. And I have another question from the same person. Do you have? So, okay. Do you have a kind of agreement with universities in Latin America, especially with Peru? The best thing to do, we do have agreements, partnership agreements with Latin America universities. I'm not looking after America or Latin America is not my remit, but my colleagues do. If you go into our website and just put partnership universities, you will have the list of universities that we have contracts or partners with. I don't think we have at the moment with Peru, unfortunately. Okay, we do have scholarships, and that is for all our international students. And scholarships are given to the students automatically. It's £3,500 fees discount, and is basically a deduction of your fees. You need to meet the entry criteria to be eligible for this scholarship. And I need to check with colleagues, or even you can go into our website and have a look at the scholarships and look at the entry criteria for your country. Sometimes we offer more than one scholarship. It's not, it will depend on the country that you are from, and also whether we have the budget that year to do a specific support for that country. This year we only offer the Academic Excellence Scholarship for Spanish students and for South American students as well. But sometimes we offer a combined scholarship. But again, the best thing to do is, if you are interested in one of our courses, apply for it, have a look if you can get the scholarship, and then in the website you will see the person that is relevant, or the, like at my job, the person who is the regional manager for your area. And then what they can do is you can contact them directly. If he's from Spain, you can contact me directly. My details are in the website. And then we can look into that, because every year we get like a different budget, and then we can use it just to help different countries. But the decision usually is in April or in May is when we will know whether we can provide the scholarships. And at the moment, as I said, we don't have additional ones for Spain or for Latin American apart from the Academic Excellence Scholarship. So is it anything else that you would like to know? I'm going to actually leave in here my email address, just in case you didn't have time to write. And you are very welcome to send me an email. You know, sometimes when we attend these webinars, or when we talk to people, we cannot think of additional questions. And then when you go home, or when you basically you're looking into things, you realize like, oh, I haven't asked her this, and it's important. So you are very welcome to send me an email, basically, and I will be happy. If I am not the person looking after your area, I can see there is people from Latin America in here. I can put you in contact with the right person. Let me check as well. So I'm not sure. Any other questions that you may have? No? Okay. So I'm going to finalize the the webinar then, and hopefully I have covered the main things about the university. And thank you very so much for joining me today and for watching this webinar. I hope it was useful for you to find out more about Bournemouth University, and hopefully we will see you in the future. I'm just going to say goodbye in Spanish as well. So, muchísimas gracias por estar conmigo hoy. Espero que hayan aprendido un poquito más de la universidad y que sea una información que sea de ayuda. Si quieren contactar conmigo, aquí tienen mis datos. Y bueno, esto es todo de mi parte. Vale, así que con esto ya me despido. Muchas gracias. Adiós.